You read the title correct. I cannot believe how fun Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is. It just came out today, actually. Yesterday for me. I got it 2 hours before midnight. But I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about how surprised I am that this game is so peak, bro. I can't even lie to you. It's so peak. But let's start at the very beginning. Before this game was even in the talking, or even in the conversation, bro. The debate was automatically Mario Kart World versus Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. And to be honest with you, I didn't even think this was gonna be a debate, because this game, or Mario Kart World, was poised to be one of the best Mario Kart games of all time. And when it comes out, it flops. When it comes to expectation, we were expecting so much more, and Nintendo, honestly, just straight up did not deliver. Now, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds comes out, or gets announced, and we are like, you know what, I mean, personally, I had no expectation that this game was at all going to be remotely comparable to a Mario Kart game. Keep in mind, the entry before this for Sonic Racing was Team Sonic Racing, and that game, I've heard, was absolutely cooked. And you know what, honestly, after seeing some gameplay of it and doing some research, and even looking at the frickin' Metacritic, which Sonic historically struggles with, it just looked like that game was trash. And I expected not much different. I, of course, expected this game to be a bit better, but nowhere near my expectation of where a racing game should be. Not one that I would drop $110 on. That is how much I ended up spending on this game. But let me just bring you guys up to speed. So we get the announcement that they're gonna include a bunch of like third-party characters, which Mario Kart notoriously excluded from, because Nintendo wanted to make it more Mario focused, because they said they didn't want it to turn into Nintendo Kart. And I mean, fair enough, but it made the game a lot more bland. This isn't a Mario Kart World video, but there's definitely a comparison to be made. So Sonic Racing CrossWorlds gets the announcement that we're getting, what, Minecraft, Hatsune Miku, Joker, Pac-Man later on, and I start becoming more and more interested in getting it, to the point where I'm like, you know what, I think I'm gonna get it, bro. I'm actually thinking of getting it. And then they announced that, you know what, here's the thing with Sega that I still do not understand, is they actually did not, they brought over Sonic X Shadow Generations to the Switch 2, but did not offer an upgrade pack, which I didn't think was, I honestly didn't know that they were going to offer an upgrade pack for CrossWorlds, because they did. I am actually playing on the Nintendo Switch 1 edition of Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, and it runs terribly. This is running at 720p 30 frames per second, which is not acceptable in my personal opinion. The only reason I have this game right now is because they are offering a $10 or $15 Canadian upgrade pack for this game, which is so great. I love that so very much. I wish they were doing that for Sonic X Shadow, but whatever, man. Whatever floats their frickin' boat. But yeah, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna get this game, because Mario Kart World isn't the traditional kart racer that I was hoping for. It wasn't something that I was like putting in as many hours, again, as I was hoping for. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna do it. We get the test comes out, the online play test, and it was a banger. I can't even lie to you, bro. It was just a banger. I had a lot of fun with it, and I was still on the fence, because again, all of these games cost so much money, and everyone's strung for cash. So yeah, the demo comes out as well, and I'm like, I don't know. And then, you know what? I bite the bullet and I buy the game, and it comes out yesterday, and I play Mario Kart World for about an hour before the game comes out officially, and you know what? The game is a banger, bro. The game is a banger. Again, I really wasn't expecting it to be this, like, good, and yeah, I want to get into some of the reasons why I think this game is just so unbelievably good. I didn't really expect the DLC to be very much of a factor here. Now, you got to keep in mind that we came off of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which was rich in DLC. Both versions were unbelievable, with the Wii U getting quite a few DLC packs, and of course 8 Deluxe eventually getting the DLC that doubled the track length, or the amount of tracks in the game. Now, with Sonic CrossWorlds, it seemed that a lot of it was about the DLC. Now, I don't necessarily think I wouldn't have got this game if the DLC didn't exist, and I feel like Sega did a wonderful job with bringing people into CrossWorlds by offering all of these extra characters, and that is one thing that was definitely missing from Mario Kart World, which was, you know, the extra characters, the DLC, the stuff outside of Mario that makes it special. And I don't think Sonic has the amount of characters to actually sell a racing game, so they are using other characters, which is really solid. It's a really solid plan, and honestly, I like it. I think it actually adds a lot to the charm of this game, because they've got, right now, again, Hatsune Miku, having that in a Sonic racing game, it's so weird. It's so weird, and I feel like Sega is definitely advertising this game as sort of like the Fortnite of kart racers, which we can meme on, but it's fun. It's actually creating some hype around this game, and they're not just releasing all of the DLC at once. They're actually doing, they're doing a whole bunch. They've got a whole release schedule. They've got Minecraft coming out next month. They've got SpongeBob, I believe, coming out November, December. They've got Pac-Man in January, and then a whole bunch of other stuff coming in, like, even as late as Q3 of next year. And they've also got a lot of free characters that is coming out as well, which is awesome. Very, very cool. In fact, Hatsune Miku is free if those, for those of you that care about that. You don't have to pay for that, which is super, super cool. And the DLC also comes out with a track based on each game, which is super awesome, bro. They got Mega Man coming out as well. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They've got, oh, what was the other one? They've got Avatar coming out as well. It's really interesting how they are promoting this game, and I'm here for it. I'm honestly here for it. It reminds me of what Smash Brothers was when they announced all these characters. You got a stage, you got a character, maybe even an Echo Fighter. Like, it's honestly unbelievable how they've been able, or how Sega's been able to capitalize on Nintendo's L with Mario Kart World, and you know what? I'm here for it, bro. I'm actually here for this. So my initial thoughts on this game are that it doesn't run very well on the Switch 1, so a lot of my gameplay, I feel, is hindered because of that, because I'm so used to running at a 60, or like a stable 60 frames, especially with something like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which always ran at 60 frames, and then transitioning to Mario Kart World always ran at 60. So playing on the Switch 1 edition is very weird, and of course I am playing on a Switch 2 right now, so again, it is very strange playing a kart racer at, or I mean, I guess like a racing game at 30 frames per second. But as I said, if you were at all like hesitating on this game because you're like, or if you're a Switch user and you're like, oh, I don't want to get the Switch 1 edition because it's it runs terribly, it doesn't run as well, might as well wait for the Switch 2 edition, don't. Especially if you want to play this game like right away, there's absolutely no need to wait, because there is an upgrade pack. There's an upgrade pack that will be coming in hopefully the near future. The digital will be coming out before the end of the year, which is awesomeness. That's the only reason I have this game right now, because I'm not buying a freaking $85 Canadian I'm not buying an $85 Canadian freaking Switch 1 game in 2025, bro. That's not happening. So I bought this with the expectation that it's gonna run way better on the Switch 2. So you know what? I highly recommend this game. I honestly do. This game is unbelievably fun. It honestly, it scratches the traditional kart racer itch that I've had since 8 Deluxe, or since World came out, because again, 12 racers. It runs relatively well for the Switch 1 edition. Especially if you're planning on getting a Switch 2. This is the it's the ultimate way to play, in my personal opinion. You get the portability factor. It's just, get this game, bro. You're not gonna regret it. If you enjoy Mario Kart World, especially if you enjoy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I honestly, I cannot recommend this game nearly enough. And again, it came so far out of left field. Sonic didn't have, they don't necessarily have the best track record when it comes to making solid games that are, I mean, critically acclaimed and loved by fans. And this game, surprising to me as well, actually did well with Metacritic. I think it is sitting at an 83 at the moment. Don't know if it's going to go up or down, but it is sitting, it is relatively well received by critics, and that is extremely good. I'm so happy that we have a good Sonic racing game. We have like a substitute to Mario Kart World, and it's just something different. It's something different, and I know a lot of you play kart racers. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best-selling racing game of all time. As someone who has played that game for thousands of hours, I cannot recommend Sonic Racing CrossWorlds enough, especially once that upgrade pack comes out for the Switch 2. It's gonna run like butter. It's gonna be so good, bro. It's gonna be so good. So, yeah, if you guys don't have it, if you have Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below, because, again, there's a whole lot of moving parts. I will probably make a follow-up video once we've got, like, DLC and all of that stuff. Once all that comes out, again, it's gonna be an interesting debate whether or not World is better than CrossWorlds. You know what? If I had to make a decision right now at launch, this game is better. This game is, like, straight up better. And you might be saying, like, oh, it doesn't run at 60 frames. If I got it on PC, it'd be running just as fine as Mario Kart World, if not better. So, yeah. We'll have to debate when the upgrade comes out. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.